and welcome back to Monday Movie Hunting, the best way to start your week. Of course, it is Monday, and first of all, I'm going to come with you guys with a technical question. I feel like sometimes in the comments you guys know things that I just can't figure out. So, this camera that I'm filming this video on is a Nikon camera, and it's just a small handheld camera. And I don't know where the charger is for it, which I didn't know where it was for a while. But I used a different charger to charge it at one point, and it all seemed fine. And then yesterday, I filmed a couple of videos, which I uploaded one of them yesterday, so you can check that out, on this camera. And then of course the battery ran out, and it was like really low. And so I thought, okay, what I'll do today, while I'm at work, I'll put it on charge. Now, I didn't have the exact charger for it, so I just used a charger with the same kind of little end thing. And I think it was I know, I can always check in a minute. And either way, I plugged the charger thing in, and it fit, obviously, in the charging port on the camera. And then the little light came on the camera, so I was like, yeah, all seems fine. So I was happy with it. I was like, yeah, it's charging. Left it all day. I come back, and it's still only got, like, this little 1 bar of battery. So I'm like, why do you only have 1 bar? And if the light's coming on, is it because I'm using the wrong charger, which I suppose would make sense. But I don't know. So I might have a problem. Today is going to be a fun Monday movie hunt. I have got a few things planned. However, this camera has a little bit of battery. I've got another camera upstairs, which is another little handheld one, which I don't know whether it has battery or not, but I also don't know where the charger is. And then I have the other camera here, which I said in a different video that I haven't even uploaded yet, but I have the big camera here, I have the tripod, and I don't have the battery. I've got the charger for that, but no battery. So I'm very unorganised with the move. There's been a lot of things I've been having to kind of get ready and organised, and cameras seem to be not one of them, especially like cables. I don't know if you guys have the same problem where you just have so many cables, and then you lose cables for things, and then you have cables for things you don't even know what they actually connect to. It's this whole thing. Anyway, so if anyone knows whether you can charge the camera with a different cable, whether that makes a difference, or whether it might be the battery that's broken, or whether it's just maybe this little screen's broken, maybe it won't even run out of battery, who knows? But yeah, any thoughts on that would be helpful, because I need to try and either A, find the charger for this one, B, buy a new charger or a new battery, or just, who knows. Anyway, so today is Monday, and of course I wasn't picking anything up, as I said last week. However, I did go to the shop, but of course you guys know that I obviously didn't take my camera because it was on charge all day. I didn't originally think I was going to go to the shop because I thought, well, I'm not picking anything up. I've got quite a few other things to discuss, so it's fine. However, I ended up going to Sainsbury's anyway. You guys know I always seem to be going to Sainsbury's. So what I did is I took some pictures. I did have Josh's phone and my phone, so I could have filmed it but on the phone. But I've done that in the past. I feel like the quality is just not, it's just all over the place, and kind of like, I don't know how to explain it, like staggery. So I've taken some photos instead. So let's head along to my very short, very little slideshow of photos from Sainsbury's today, and then we'll discuss a couple of movies that came out today. So let's go! I'm back, and I've also taken my cardigan off because it was really warm, because not only did I forget my camera today and everything, I also forgot to turn the heating off, which is nice. It's really warm in here and it's really cold outside, so it's not too bad, but it's a little bit too warm. Anyway, as you guys saw, the first Purge comes out today, and I haven't obviously picked it up. I saw the first Purge film, not the first Purge, but the original, just the Purge, and I thought it was just really only okay. I didn't really enjoy it that much. I get about 2.5 stars. It was just, I liked the idea and the concept, but I didn't really enjoy the film. However, I have heard that Anarchy and Election Year are better. So I do plan to watch The Purge Anarchy, which I think is the second one, because I know that Josh has the Blu-ray, so we do have the Blu-ray. Okay, so I've just moved location quickly. I'm in the bedroom and I put my cardigan back on because this camera died. I've turned it back on. It still seems to be going for a little bit. Maybe it's been dead the whole time, and when I've been charging it other times, it's not been charging. This is the charging thing that I've been using for it, which is like a Sony thing. A Sony charger for something, and this is like the end. Okay, it died again, it keeps turning off, but basically I got this camera, I couldn't find the charger. Okay guys, we're making successful progress. As you saw, I got cut off a bunch before, and that was on the other camera. Oh, I will take this one. I'm changed now. I'm on the camera that I was trying to say I found the charger in the car. I actually had a suspicion the charger might be in the car. I had two, like, at home before, and I kept just having one in the car, and I kept thinking I need to get that other one out of the car, but I never actually checked if it was in the car. And thankfully it was. Otherwise I don't know what I would have done. I would have had to film Money Movie Hunting on my phone or my laptop or something. So yay that we've managed to switch over cameras. So it looks a little bit different. That is why. Anyway, I've forgotten quite what we were talking about before we had all this camera fiasco. I think it was just generally the films that came out today. Ah, The Purge! We were talking about The Purge. So The Purge is obviously Halloween-y. We have The Purge Anarchy here, so we'll watch that at some point, probably not before Halloween. It's the 29th today. It's the 30th tomorrow, and of course on Wednesday it's Halloween, and I feel like it's come around so quickly. October's just absolutely flown by. I've had a very busy October, so I've kind of missed out on watching a lot of Halloween films. We will of course talk about some Halloween films a little bit later on, but yeah, so I won't be watching The Purge this year because I have a couple of others I want to prioritise over The Purge Anarchy, but I feel like I can just watch that anytime, doesn't have to be Halloween. So I will give the second one a try, and then if I like that one, I'll watch Election Year. If I like that one, I'll watch the first Purge. But I would be interested to know your thoughts on the first Purge and to know whether you enjoyed it. Now, the other film that came out today is Mandy. The reason I'm talking about this one quietly is because it looks good, it's had good reviews, and it's a horror. It looks really interesting and unique. And I thought I might get it Josh for Christmas, but I'm not sure. He's upstairs, he probably heard. You guys probably didn't hear. Anyway, so that did come out today. Hopefully I'll put a picture on the screen, and you guys can let me know if you've seen that, if you enjoyed it, what you thought. I thought it looked really, really different and really cool, so I'd be really interested to know your thoughts on that one. Another film that came out today is Sicario 2. I have seen the first one. I don't know if I would watch the second one. I need to look into it a little bit more, to be honest. I kind of was like, oh yeah, it's coming out, but I wasn't super kind of interested or invested to watch the second one, but I might look into it in the future and just kind of have a look and see. Sometimes there's films that are coming out and I'm just kind of like, oh okay, yeah, that film's coming out, and then a bit later down the line when I actually look into it more, I'm like, oh yeah, I really wanted to watch that. So yeah, it's weird how that sometimes works out. I remember when Kingsman came out and I had no interest to see it at all. I was like, oh yeah, Kingsman, and then I finally watched it and thought it was just brilliant. I absolutely loved it. So sometimes I do just kind of miss over things, so let me know if you think that I'm kind of just missing over something. I'm trying to think what else came out today. I think that was everything. I did take a picture of the Little Vampire, the animated one. I did finally see that DVD cover in Sainsbury's, because I know it had been mentioned in the comments, which I was interested in. I love the original kind of 90s or early 2000s, it wasn't 90s, early 2000s Little Vampire, and I would quite like to watch that for Halloween, but again I'm trying to decide what I really can get watched in the next 2 evenings. I might watch a few things just a couple of days after Halloween and still pretend that it's a Halloween season, because why not? But yeah, so that was there, and there was something else. I can't remember. No, I don't know. Anyway, so that is what came out this week. Now I think what we'll do, we'll talk about a couple of Halloween films, then we'll talk about the Money Movie Hunts that I am yet to watch, and then finally we'll talk about next week. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to grab some Halloween films. Oh, and I'll quickly show you guys the charging situation with the other camera, just in case you have any great camera know that I just can't figure out. Okay, so as you can see, this charging cable isn't the charging cable, but I've switched to one that plugs into the USB rather than the Sony one, and this little light is flashing, so who knows? Okay, Halloween movie-wise, I definitely want to watch Happy Death Day. I really quite enjoyed this. It was lots of fun, and I definitely want to watch it. So I do want to watch that. I'll probably watch that on Halloween, but there's so many that I do want to watch. Another one that I would like to watch. See, I would like to rewatch A Quiet Place. Whoa. I would like to rewatch A Quiet Place. However, I did only just watch it, but I loved it. I thought it was brilliant. So that's one I probably won't watch for Halloween, but do want to rewatch soon. There was more. I've got It here because I'm currently in the middle of watching it. I've watched half of it. I need to watch the other half. I don't know why I only watched half. I started watching it late. I should have watched it earlier, or I should have just put it off to a different day. But I will finish watching that. I'm enjoying it more the second time. I have recently picked up Halloween, which I do want to watch because I've never seen. Hopefully I'll watch that on Halloween. Did I just say that about Happy Death Day too? I'll probably watch Happy Death Day tomorrow. I need to come up with a real strategy. I also wanted to watch, again this will probably be after Halloween though, I wanted to rewatch Suicide Squad. I know it's not a Halloween movie, that's why I probably watch it after Halloween, but I just felt like it had those kind of vibes. So I was like, yeah, okay. Another one, I did want to watch Ghostbusters. Now this is the new Ghostbusters. I know a lot of people hate this. I started watching it once, I wasn't super into it, and then I tried watching it again, and I quite enjoyed it, and I've been kind of looking forward to watching it this October, so I would like to get to that one. If I had infinite time, I'd love to watch this. I really enjoyed this film, and I've been desperate to rewatch it. But I don't know if this is one that I'm not going to get to. Now, I feel like there was more, but possibly not. Okay, so there's a couple. Let me turn the camera back around. Back down here. So those are the Halloween movies. There are two kind of like classic Halloween movies that I would really like to watch. One of them is Trick or Treat.
Trick or Treat.
No, it's not called that.
It is Trick or Treat, it's Trick or Treat, but it's just abbreviated slightly to
Trick
or Treat.
Well, yeah, obviously Trick or Treat, but it's got just R. It doesn't.
It's not called Trick or Treat, it's Trick or Treat.
Okay, it's not called Trick or Treat apparently, but I feel like that makes it clear what film it is. Anyway, I really like this film, and I watched it on Halloween and loved it. I don't actually know where it is. Do you know where it is?
Trick or Treat?
Yeah.
Maybe with My Horrors.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Ah, brilliant. Josh thinks he knows where it is. So it's here.
It is, yeah.
Okay, so that's really good. I also would like to watch Practical Magic. One of my absolute favourite films, if not possibly my favourite film. So I'd love to watch that Halloween as well. Preferably on Halloween night, I'd like to watch, well, preferably if I could have infinite time, I'd watch Halloween, Trick or Treat, and Practical Magic Halloween night. However, of course, I do realise there might be trick-or-treaters, so we probably would pause it a lot. Yeah, I know, but by the time you've paused that many times, you're not going to watch 3 films after work, are you? It's never going to happen. So, that is unrealistic plans, so we need to replan. I'll come up with a plan. Anyway, I also want to talk about the Monday movie hunts that I am yet to watch, which is quite a few. So I do need to get these watched. This weekend, well, yeah, let's hope this weekend and this week I get some. It's Halloween, it's not working out. You guys will see. Before next week, I need to have definitely got more of these watched. So first up we have Solo, a Star Wars story. Why we haven't watched this yet, I do not know. I nearly watched it yesterday, and then I thought, no, what I'm going to do, I'm going to watch the oldest Monday movie hunt we have, which is Roman J. Israel Esquire. I watched that and I wasn't a big fan of it, but I'm glad I watched it because it was the oldest kind of Monday movie hunt that we get to watch. It was from July, so I did watch that, so I'm glad that I've got that ticked off the list. Solo, I will definitely have watched this before next Monday. I can be sure. The next one I've got here is The Bookshop. This is a very recent one. This is from October, so I'm not too worried that I haven't seen this one yet, but I am really looking forward to it. Another quite old one is Lean on Pete. I'm really looking forward to this, and I think that I will really enjoy it. So again, why haven't I seen it yet? I do not know. The next one is one that I do actually keep kind of putting off, and that is Isle of Dogs. The only reason I've been putting it off is because I really want to like it, but I'm a bit nervous that I won't like it as much as everybody else. I rewatched Fantastic Mr. Fox before this, like just when it came out. And I thought it was a good idea, and then I enjoyed Fantastic Mr. Fox, but I didn't completely love it as much as everyone else again, but I did enjoy it. But then I wasn't quite ready to go straight back into another similar type of style film. Obviously they're both by Wes Anderson and they're both done in the same kind of, I don't know what you'd call this, are they puppets? The same kind of style. But yes, that's why I haven't watched this one yet, but I will get around to that one. Plus it includes the collector's cards and I've not even opened it yet, so I do need to get to that. The next one I've been putting off for whole different reasons, and it is A Wrinkle in Time. Everybody hates this movie. I feel like I have low expectations for it, so I feel like I'll probably enjoy it more than I would have thought. The cast is good. I would have been so excited to watch this, but then I just, you know, so I will watch this. I do keep putting it off though. The next one is Red Sparrow. I started to watch this and I couldn't really get into it. I've watched like 10-15 minutes of it, which I know isn't enough time. Huh?
You watched like half an hour, 40 minutes of it.
You think we watched, oh, maybe half an hour. I thought you just said 50.
But even 50 I wouldn't be surprised. We watched,
no.
Yeah, we watched loads of it.
No, we didn't, because nothing happened in the bit we watched.
No, a lot happened in the bit we watched. More than 15 minutes worth.
She was a ballerina.
Yeah.
And now she's not a ballerina.
Yeah.
And then someone tried to get her to join something. That was all we got to.
Took quite a long time getting through all of it.
So it did. It did take a long time getting through that, it felt like. I don't think we'd...
Yeah.
I don't know how far we're... Anyway, Red Sparrow. I probably will watch that from where I'm at because I don't feel like I'm too far in. I feel like I remember. Next one is Breaking In. Looking forward to this. Probably should have watched it around Halloween, but never mind. The next one is another one we're part way through. What is this? And that's Life of the Party. Oh, I'll tell you what, I might finish this tonight. I haven't got time tonight to watch a whole film because you're going to laugh at this because it's not like a serious thing. It's already... What time is it?
7.
Past 7. We need to make tea, have tea, and then also carve pumpkins for Halloween. I also want to have a shower and do things like that. But yeah, carve pumpkins takes a while, so I feel like we don't have time to watch a whole film. So maybe we'll finish this, Life of the Party. We are most of the way through this. And it's okay, it's fun enough. The next one is on Cheshire. You guys know I've never been able to say it. On Cheshire Beach. I'm really looking forward to this because it's got Saoirse Ronan in. I love Saoirse Ronan and I'm really looking forward to it. Next we have Mary Shelley, which is another one I'm looking forward to. Again, probably should have watched it around Halloween had I have had better planning, but never mind. And the final one, which I think will be the last one I watch of all these, and I desperately need to get this sorted because I'm so worried that the year's going to end and this is going to be the one that I've not seen. It's going to happen, but it's not going to happen because I'm going to make sure I watch them all. I'm determined this year to finish the year having watched all the Monday movie hunts. I've never achieved it yet. This year's the year. Pacific Rim Uprising. I haven't seen Pacific Rim. Again, we started watching Pacific Rim. It's a long film. I've watched an hour of it. I'm enjoying it somewhat. It's different than what I thought. I've watched an hour of it. I need to finish it and then I can watch this one. How long is this one? This one's 1 hour 50, so it's not too long. I feel like the other one's like over 2 hours. But yeah. So Pacific Rim, I feel like is the one that's going to kind of be in the pile for a while. That rhymes. Anyway, so those are all the Monday movie hunts that I've got to watch. Those are some of my Halloween plans, or not Halloween plans. And now let's talk about next week. Next week is a week that I am so excited for. I'm really, really looking forward to it. Next week I also think I'm not in work on the Monday. I do think I've got the day booked off, so that will be good. It means that I can talk about films a little bit more, go Monday movie hunting at better times, so hopefully they'll have them all, because next week I'm picking up 5 movies. Yes, that's why I need to get a lot of them watched, because the next few weeks are going to be completely crazy, so definitely be prepared for complete movie mayhem. There's so many movies coming out, so many things to talk about. October was a very, very quiet month, but November and December are crazy. So yeah, 5 movies next week. Let me know your thoughts and guesses in the comments down below. I might even put it like as a comment myself, because if someone's watched, I feel like this is a long, rambly video, and people might not get through the whole thing, and so, you know, I don't blame you there. I will put in the comments down below that there is to be guessed 5 guesses. Didn't make sense. 5 guesses are to be guessed. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But let me know your thoughts on the guesses down in the comments below. If you have watched through this whole video, well done, and thank you for watching it. I hope that it was okay. I'm sorry about the camera problems, but hopefully maybe someone will have a camera idea for what's going on with the other camera. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and make sure to tune in next week for an absolutely crazy, awesome Monday movie hunt, and I'll see you then. Goodbye!